Huge shout out goes out to our current channel members. If you're interested in gaining a channel membership, then feel free to head over to my channel profile and click the join button. Also, we do have a Ninjago Discord server. It's a great way to communicate with myself and many others. For more details on that, click the very first link at the very top of the description of this video. Well. It would kind of indeed seem as though we have some new Ninjago leaks corresponding to the upcoming 2023 installment, but with that being said, already, although these could be real, it is also worth noting that these could very, very easily just be fake as well. We're really not sure at this point in time, but just for the sake of this video, to begin with, we are going to be taking a look at all four of these images with an open mind. In fact, we are almost going to be assuming that they are real, and then afterwards we'll discuss overall thoughts and opinions on absolutely everything here. It's also worth noting, just before we get into this, that this information, from what I can tell, originated from Masters of Jiu-Jitsu. That's where I first discovered this from, and they say this: "Yo, Ninjago fans, these were uploaded to IMDb. What are we thinking? Real or fake?" And just so that you know, IMDb does have a history of being completely fake. We've discussed all kinds of different leaks from there that were fake in the past, as basically anybody can upload things there. But these seem a little bit different, and you'll see why as we go through this. So let's get into picture number one, and in case you don't already know what this is from a first glance, because trust me, you're not alone on that, I was taking ages trying to decipher what these images actually were, because they look so weird. But this is actually some form of pie. Yeah, it's just a pie, I believe. It's that underwhelming, I know. Kind of crazy, right? Imagine our first image that we take a look at from Ninjago United is literally just a single pie. Pretty crazy, right? But that is what this is. There's not really much interesting things to go off of with this. It's just, it is what it is, I guess. And that's literally it. The next one appears to be some form of, I'm not even too sure, like a tunnel way, maybe like a subway station type thing. I'm not really too sure. It looks very intriguing though, to be honest, and I mean, I'm interested to see what's happening here. Very unique lighting for a Ninjago scene. I know that's kind of a weird thing to say, but I did just want to point that out. This looks very, very peculiar, to be quite honest with all of you. This is probably my own personal favourite though, just here. But what's really weird here is that there is actually two moons, if you look. There's the kind of more bigger one there, and in the back there is a much smaller one. Interesting though. But this looks good, to be honest, although I will say that I think it does look, to an extent, maybe a little bit unfinished. Some of the animation doesn't look quite polished up. Think of the Season 11 trailer we got from Teletoon back when everybody was freaking out. It kind of looks like that. It looks like it's ready, but at the same time there are some finishing tweaks and changes to be added at a later point, which very well could be the case. But yeah. And then lastly, this is very interesting, as this is the one that's been leading a lot of people to believe that this may actually be real, because the other ones could easily be fake, and I've got a reasoning for that in just a moment before we finish talking about this one, but there is a reason as to why all of those could easily be faked. But this one seems very, very legitimate, to be honest, and if you translate it, it actually does read, hold on just a moment, it reads Mechmaster 5000, Mechma, and Reward Track Pie. That is what that poster says. Apparently, if you translate it into the Ninjago language. And so it's for that reason alone that people are thinking, maybe this one could be real, because a lot of dedication has gone into this if it's fake, as they have literally translated everything in the Ninjago language, which seems like a lot of effort, to be honest, just for some fake leaks, especially compared to previous fake leaks originating from IMDb, right? And that would also tie into the pie image we saw before. So things are definitely starting to come together here, and I think that there is a possibility that some of these, at least, are definitely legitimate. Now, as for the others and why I personally thought they were fake at first, is it looks like those AI-generated images, right? Everything looks a little bit mismatched, slightly blurry to an extent, and it's hard to make out exactly what's going on. And what else feels that way? Well, those AI-generated images that have been floating around the internet recently. So it's almost like someone's typed in Ninjago 2023 season into an AI generator, and these are the images that have been generated as a result of their search, right? That seems legitimate for the past three, but when you add on this image on top with all of the Ninjago language, it definitely seems kind of legitimate. But again, it could still be fake, so this is definitely not 100% confirmed or anything like that. This is all apparent. This is what people have been suggesting and claiming, but at the end of the day, we just don't know yet, and it's way too early to even come to a conclusion on that until we have more information. With that all being said, that will just about do it for this one, as this is pretty much all of the information we have to go over. I may make a few videos talking about some parts of this more in depth if I do decide to do that, but who really knows at this point. I'm going to probably wait until we have more information on this. Very interesting if this is real, though, I do have to say. But with this being said, feel free to leave any of your own thoughts on this down below in the comments. I would love to hear your own personal theories and opinions on everything mentioned here. Before you guys head out, though, feel free to leave a like on it if you enjoyed, subscribe to the channel for more, and hit that notification bell so that you can be the first to watch my new content whenever I do first release it. And with all of this being said, I'll see you all very soon for my next one. Goodbye, everybody.